Ready? Alright. You have your triceps brachii long head, triceps brachii lateral head. If you open the app, you have your triceps brachii medial head. Up here, right next to that, you have your brachialis. You go down, it should attach to your brachioradialis, which would be popped up if it was there. You have an extensor carpi radialis. You don't need to know both parts. You have a digitorum communis right there. You have a digitorum lateralis right there. You have an extensor carpi ulnaris. Up to this side, now your flexor. Both of these are your flexor carpi ulnaris. This big one, your palmaris longus. Both sides of your palmaris longus, you can see your digitorum profundus. Right there. This is your flexor carpi radialis. This is your pronator teres. So you've gone all the way back around. Over here, you have your epitrochlearis flap.
It's the flap that's coming up?
Yeah, that's the flap. Epitrochlearis. Above that, you have your biceps brachii. Underneath the armpit, you have your scalenes. You have your posterior, medius, anterior. You have your serratus ventralis, this whole thing. Your external intercostals. You poke a hole, kind of like that, pin it in there. You have your internal intercostals. You have your subscapularis. Don't forget about that one.
What was that?
Subscapularis. It can be pinned this way or this way. Right? Go down to the leg. Close this flap up. You have your biceps femoris. Open that up. The bottom part here, oh, not that. The bottom part that's separated down here is your semitendinosus, which can be pinned from this side or the inside. Yep.
Can you show it from the inside too?
Yep. Let's get a bottom one right here.
Okay.
Semitendinosus. You don't have to know the other ones from the inside. You would have, if it was still intact, a tenuissimus, a small, thin muscle. They're not intact in this one. You have a caudofemoralis that is also pretty not intact in this one. This is probably what it would look like, and then the rest of it would be tendon. Okay. This is your vastus lateralis. You have your tensor fascia latae right on the top. On the inside of the leg, you can see that vastus lateralis still poking over the top. Your vastus medialis in the middle. You have your rectus femoris that runs right along down. You cover that, you have your sartorius. And way up here, above those veins and arteries, you follow these up here. You have your iliacus and psoas major. Don't have to know those separately. It's just your iliopsoas. Down here, this was connected to your gracilis. Open that up. Your semitendinosus, semimembranosus, your adductor femoris, this very big one, adductor longus, and beneath the veins and arteries, in this tiny, tiny hole down here, if I could find it and pick it up, you'd have your pectineus. It would be pinned right in that little hole. Nothing to worry about if you can't see it. Down over here, you have your gastrocnemius. That's one comes out first. The soleus is the second one. You have your tibialis anterior up here. Your extensor digitorum longus. You're on the outside of the foot. The first one over here, your peroneus longus. Second one, your peroneus, oops, may have split it, peroneus tertius. Then back here, the very, very small one, if I can pick it up, peroneus brevis. And when we do those, we'll pick them up with a probe so you can see them. So, and you also have your Achilles tendon Everyone sort of knows that. Right back there, it's just a tendon. You won't have to know action, search an origin because it doesn't have one. Now on the inside of your leg, you have your flexor to determine longness. And don't forget your glute muscles. You have this one, the striations kind of go across, start to kind of go diagonal. Your gluteus maximus. Above that, you'll see it stops. Striations kind of start to go straight up and down. Gluteus medius. That's it.